Yo, duelists. Today, Obelisk the Tormentor video. This card is actually surprisingly strong in today's metagame. Let's go over the build, let's go over some gameplay, but first things first, RBET LA next year is already almost sold out. If you guys haven't signed up for this yet, you might miss your opportunity if you don't do it soon. It's already almost sold out. It's going to be one of the biggest RBETs ever. Voice actors from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime are going to be there. Yggdrasil Matt's return. It's going to be a collector's expo. Entry to the tournament gets you entry to the expo. It's a 2-day event. We might even do a second RBET the next day. We don't even know yet. We don't even know what's happening yet. It's going to be crazy sick. Sign up now. Description below. Check it out. All right. Obelisk deck. This is one of my favorite cards of all time, Obelisk the Tormentor. I still remember when Kaiba first summoned it in the anime against just some guy and then just murdered him in the streets, which was pretty sick. Low-key. I mean, not the murder part, but summoning Obelisk went pretty hard, and the fact that he just sacrificed 3 blue eyes to do it was pretty dope. Anyway, this card's crazy. There's not that many cards that can actually deal with this in Edison format. Most decks are playing like Raiko, Caius, even stuff like Machina Fortress or whatever. There are very few ways to actually beat this card because everything targets. So between Mirror Force, Black Rose Dragon, and Torrential Tribute, but not specifically on the summon of Obelisk the Tormentor, your opponent will usually have somewhere between 3 and maybe 5 outs to this card if they're playing one of the more common meta decks. Now, there are some uncommon outs to it, like DD Warrior Lady, cards that maybe people should be playing more, but don't. And there's also stuff like Honest and Colute, which, fair enough, right? If people have their Honest. If you're playing up against Lightshorn, then you kind of got to pivot from there. But generally speaking, this card is actually really, really hard to out. And there's some pretty common strategies right now. Frogs, Value Turbo, and Blackwings really, really struggle to out this card. I'm not saying they can't. Obviously, Absolute Zero can out it. Mirror Force can out it. And stuff like Double Colute can out it. Or Sirocco Pump can out it. But it's pretty difficult to out it, especially when it's backed up by stuff. The big issue with Obelisk the Tormentor is A, being able to summon it, and B, drawing it. So those are kind of like the big things. If you're going to be playing this type of Obelisk the Tormentor deck, I think you need to really build around it. So that's why we're playing the full 3. There are a bunch of different ways we can set up for the tribute summon here. My favorite way to summon Obelisk the Tormentor is Gravekeeper Spy plus Soul Exchange. That's my favorite way personally. There's a bunch of other ways here, though. You'll see the Phantom Skyblaster as a way to generate tokens. You'll see Gadgets plus Ultimate Offering. And you'll see, just like Starlight Road, Dark Home Dragon, free summons here and there that Call of the Haunted, Brain Control, that sort of thing, may add up to 3 monsters in play so you can summon Obelisk. I do want to shout out my boy from Locals who gave me the idea to build this deck. I think that this is a really sweet deck idea. He had the idea of putting Red Gadget and Obelisk the Tormentor together. So I'm lifting your idea, bro. But yeah, this is the build I came up with. And I added the Sky Blasters, the Spies, and the Soul Exchanges for the original idea. Because I think Gadgets plus Offering alone is not very consistent. And the double summon that you had initially suggested is just not viable for this type of deck. Double summon is just a hard -1 in this format. So yeah, definitely don't want to be playing that. Anyway, the rest of the back row is just stuff to support you and keep you alive. Bunch of spot removal, double compulsory, dust shoot, that sort of thing. You don't really care about much back row besides specifically Mirror Force, so that's why we're on double road instead of Space Typhoon and Heavy Storm in the main. But in post-board situations, I am citing the Heavy Storm and Space Typhoon as well as the Dust Tornadoes to combat specifically Mask of Restrict. This card can give our deck a lot of issues. Not only does it stop Gravekeeper's Descendant, but it stops all 6 of our tribute monsters, potentially even more if we've cited in the Vanity's Fiends. So, pretty sweet deck. Let's just hop into the replays. I got a couple of replays for you guys. It's gonna be a quick video. It's just gonna be a quick video. I might even post 2 videos today. You guys might get a double feature. Obelisk double feature. Anyway, first match is just kind of proof of concept. I'm playing against some dueling book random. I don't fucking know. He starts off with Upstart. He sets a bunch of cards. I set a bunch of cards. He sets another Dandelion, and then activates card destruction. And then I compulse his monster, and then he reveals that the monster he had set was Dandelion, and I'm just sitting here like, I don't understand. I don't understand why you would set Dandelion if you were going to activate card destruction. And here I have like a minor aneurysm because I'm so tilted by this level of play. I'm just like, why would you do that? Why would you not set something that actually, like, why would you set something you want to discard when you have I'm so mad. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I tilt off the face of the planet this game and just concede. But yeah, we'll go to the next game. We'll go to you guys didn't see anything. You guys didn't see anything. I'm playing against Dark World Simorg, so I sided in the Smashing Grounds, the Vanity's Fiends. You know the vibes. Anyway, able to set the spy, set a couple back row, and you can see this deck is pretty interesting. Ultimate Offering works really nicely with the spies. It works nicely with the Sky Blasters, and it works really nicely with the Caiuses. So not only does it work well with the gadgets, but it works well with the rest of the deck as well, which is pretty cool. He's going to go ahead and Dark World Dealing. We're going to pitch D Prison, because if he's able to put a Dark Simorg into play, that's going to be the most dead card in our hand. Offering with Gadget is good, and the Descendant is going to be useful to blow up something like Dark Simorg. So that's why I discard the D Prison there. I think a lot of people might have discarded one of these two monsters, maybe the Descendant or something, but I think it's definitely better to discard the D Prison. I also think that there's a ruling where you like can't Solemn Judgment Dark Simorg. I think it starts a chain or something like that, so you can't Solemn Judgment it, which is why I've kept the maximum outs to it. He's going to go ahead and pitch Dark Arm Special Quick Draw, and then sacrifice for Caius, and then just get 3 for 1 by Solemn Judgment. So yeah, Solemn, very powerful card, and there's going to be a set back row and pass. I'm going to flip the spy, grab another spy, normal Descendant, pop the back row, realize it's a bluff, and just put 2-turn lethal into play. I don't want to drop below 3,000 because then life total gets a little scary, and we can still get owned here. I mean, a string of like Dark World Dealings, pitch Silva into draw Deck Devastation Virus actually still does own us. So there are sequences here that completely bring him back into this game. So we're not out of the woods quite yet, but I do want to just put like as much pressure as saying, okay, we can win the game next turn, and yeah, he just draws and passes, so he didn't quite find what he was looking to find. He doesn't set his Morphing Jar because I think he just doesn't realize that this card does something when you have 0 cards in hand. I don't know why he didn't set his Morphing Jar. I mean, like, that's the ultimate comeback play, right? Like, just set the jar here and you're fine. That being said, I could just pop it with Descendant or pop it with Caius, so it's kind of irrelevant, you know? We'll just pop the Fader main phase 2 to deflect against potentially Caius into deck dev. He finds card destruction, and he's going to set, and then concede. So, yeah, that was a swift one. Ultimate Offering plus Descendant Spy plus Gadget is actually pretty strong. This hand is interesting. We've got Nobleman, we've got Green Gadget, Red Gadget, Dust Shoot. So still no Obelisk draws, which is kind of unfortunate, but maybe we'll find him this game. I summon Red Gadget, get the Yellow Gadget, and set, pass after a Nobleman attack. You get the idea. We're going to Nobleman a Dandelion. He has Trigodia, but thankfully for us, we have Dust Shoot to make sure he doesn't have a level 4, and we have Deep Prison to eat the Trigodia. So we Dust Shoot him. We take the Morphing Jar. Insane card, by the way. I still think this Dark World deck is very scary if you draw a Morphing Jar as much as my opponent has. I don't know why he only has 9 extra deck cards. I didn't even notice that till now. Dueling Book randoms, I swear to God, they just want to play with unfinished decks. It's like a compulsion. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, Deep Prison eats the Trigodia, whatever. Setback or pass, just sack for Vanities. I know the hand, so this is just going to be clock. So showing off the power of Vanities here, pretty good. Lure of Darkness, sort of tries to get him out of it. Pitches, draws a new card, he finds Jar. He accidentally reveals it, but it doesn't even fucking matter, you know what I'm saying? Because I would have made the same play regardless to play around Jar, so yeah, attack with Green Gadget, attack directly with Vanity's Fiend. Oh my gosh. We draw into Obelisk, which is awesome, so he actually does get some camera time this game. I have to explain to him how Morphing Jar works because he's never read Morphing Jar before. God, Dueling Book randoms, I swear to God. They just be loading anything without reading the cards. They just be loading based off vibes, and you know what? I can't hate. I can't hate. He sets Mirror Force, but I know that's Mirror Force because that's the only thing you would set there. I flip Ultimate Offering just to flex on him, and then I go ahead and Caius his Mirror Force. I flip Ultimate Offering. I didn't feel like explaining to my opponent the whole, like, chain Ultimate Offering a million times thing, so I was going to Ultimate Offering 5 times or something like that, sack the Green Gadget for Caius, and then chain block Torrential Tribute there, but I was just doing that to remind myself to say something about it in the video. Alright, that match was kind of a meme. I don't even know why I showed you guys that shit. I guess it's proof of concept. It shows that the deck just kind of works. You know what I mean? But now we're getting into the good shit. This is going second up against Spraunch. I've got Ultimate Offering. I've got Dad Sky Blaster. Obelisk. Oh no, I'm going first. My B. And I open up Spy. So this shows the strength of Spy plus Soul Exchange. It's so good. You just set, pass. Here comes Sam Knight, and like, sure, get your tag. Like, what are you gonna get? I go get Descendant. If he gets Murmillo, that's fine, because then we have Offering, Sky Blaster, Obelisk the Tormentor, and then Dark Arm Dragon all in the same turn. If he gets Bestiari, then he pops the Offering, and that's also fine, because then we just Soul Exchange, sack for Obelisk. And there's not really much Glads can do about this game one, besides Mirror Force. I think it's only Mirror Force. And I don't even know if every Glad list plays Mirror Force. I know I've seen some people cut it, because they're scared of like Road or some stupid shit like that. But yeah, should be playing Mirror Force. Anyway, here comes Dust Shoot, and I'm just like, damn, that sucks. But thankfully for us, our hand's actually pretty threatening. We do have both Dark Armed and Sky Blaster. Or not Sky Blaster, Dark Armed and Obelisk. He decides to take Dark Armed and take his chances to find an out to Obelisk. I go ahead and Soul Exchange and Tribute 3 for Obelisk, setting the Call of the Haunted. You'll see his back row here is Shrink, which does nothing against Obelisk. Pass the turn. He draws Space Typhoon and just shotguns it in the, I believe in the draw phase to play around Dust Shoot. Here comes Normal Summon a Quest. You can see his hand. He's got Airbellum. He's got Test Tiger. This just does nothing. I don't know why he did all this. He should have just set his monster. Airbellum could have gotten him to Black Rose, but alas, he can't summon twice in a turn. So, yeah, it's kind of a bad card in Glads, by the way. You probably shouldn't play this ever. Darius going to bring back Bestiari. He's going to make Geyseris. He's going to think for a short while there, realizing Geyseris targets. So, yeah, just hard -1 from the opponent there, and then hard -2 because we're able to take the Geyseris by battle. Main phase 2, I'm going to normal the Sky Blaster just to threaten lethal next turn. Put a couple guys in play, and even if he tags off of this, like, well, who fucking cares? You can't get over Obelisk, so he sets a new back row. I use the Sky Blaster effect to burn for 900 because I'm going to switch it to defense to play around Mirror Force. I could have also not done this and then switch the tokens and switch the Obelisk to defense player on Mirror Force, but I think the upside of connecting for 4,000 is pretty high. Gonna set the bottom list and there's pass. He has a Dust Tornado, but at this point it doesn't really matter. Obelisk is gonna take the game. So the Dust Shoot definitely should have taken the Obelisk. Dust Shoot, not a card that every Gladiator Beast player plays also, so another card that could definitely be annoying for us moving into like game 2 and game 3 here. I open up Double Spy, Phantom Sky Blaster. I sided pretty heavily in this matchup. I think I sided in almost every single card in my sideboard. I sided in the Smashings. I sided in the Vanities to play around Chariot. I sided in both Cyber Dragons. I sided in all 6 of the back row removal. And the way I side is going second. I like to side out the gadgets, 3 of them, and then maybe 1 Sky Blaster. I like to side out Gores. I like to side out maybe 1 Caius. I like to side out Dark Arm Dragon. I usually like to side out 1 Starlight Road and Trap Dust Shoot, as well as like some of these random fucking cards here. But generally speaking, I just like to bring out a lot of the cards that just don't play well going second. That being said, I'm not really certain if you should side out the 3 gadgets or if you should be looking to side out the Obelisks or something like that, or the Caiuses, but the cards that definitely should come out are Gores and probably Dark Arm Dragon as well, because they can control your graveyard pretty effectively. Gores is just bad in this matchup. It is a big monster that you can tribute summon, but it's not ideal. You know, you could even side out Offering in this matchup because you are also siding out the gadgets, but I do like Offering as a way to kind of make a play from nothing in play. So yeah, we drew kind of okay, I'll say. He sets, and I draw a Smashing Ground, and I make the worst play possible. So I should either be playing around Jar or Hoplomus here. The best way to play around Jar is special summon Cyber Dragon, set a monster, or normal Sky Blaster, set, and then attack the set monster. That plays around Jar the best. And the best way to play around Hoplomus is special summon Cyber Dragon, set my monster, set my back row, and then just pass the turn, don't attack into it. But I make the worst play possible. I just attack, so yeah, pretty bad play, if I'm going to be honest. It doesn't really matter. We are going to lose our Cyber Dragon, though, which sucks. So, goodbye, Cyber Dragon. I think we were pretty far behind this game just from going second, and having, like, double flip effect plus Sky Blaster is not ideal. And as you can see, he has Mirror Force. He has a pretty good hand here, so yeah, we're going to set, and he's got the Typhoon for our back row, so I'm just sitting here like, well, fuck me. You guys ready, Ari? Attack the set monster. Here comes Gravekeeper Spy. Activation. Brings out Descendant. He's going to activate Ready Ari. He's going to make Laquari, and I'm like, oh, shit. So he's not going Murmillo to pop my Descendant. That's because his Murmillo's in the grave. But he's not going Equest to add back the Murmillo. That's very interesting to me. So I'm like, why would you go Laquari here? Maybe he thinks he's going to need to be able to get over the Spy. So it's basically telling me that his set is Mask of Restrict, because if I get to main phase and I get to activate the Descendant, then there's no need to have Laquari over Equest here. But yeah, he shows the Mask of Restrict here. And generally speaking, Gladiator Beast players don't side Mask of Restrict. And there's a lot of reasons why, but the main reason is, especially in his build, it shuts off Test Tiger. So that's like really bad. I don't know how to say it, but it's like shuts off one of your most important power plays. So if I like clear this Laquari, like let's say I put a Vanity's Fiend into play or something right here. Not saying I could do that with Mask of Restrict, but let's say I Synchro. Let's say I summon Gale and Synchro. Like all of a sudden, like Mask of Restrict is really bad because now you don't have your comeback play of Test Tiger. So generally speaking, people, Gladiator Beast players don't side this. And then also on top of that, generally speaking, they don't side it because Frogs is a pretty good matchup for Glads already. And Mask of Restrict is really only there for Frogs and like kind of Amaryllis. So unless you're really afraid of the Amaryllis matchup and you like want extra cards versus Frogs, it's really not a great card, especially if you're playing Tiger Glads. But it is going to kind of fucking own us here. We can't use Descendant. We can't use any of our strong tribute monsters. I'm forced to set, pass. He lets me potentially chain this card if it was a chainable. He does Tornadoes me on his turn instead of on the end phase for no reason. But yeah, I'm just going to concede here because we have no comeback plays. That's just going to be tough. So we're going to go to the next game, and hopefully going first we'll have a better setup. And knowing about Mask of Restrict helps too. My opening hand is very good. I have Spy, Solemn, and Obelisk as well as Vanity's Fiend, so that's pretty good. I open up Green Gadget as well, so a lot of great summons, a lot of great plays. Now going first against this deck, I actually side quite differently. I side out all of the Soul Exchanges. I leave in all of the gadgets except one yellow gadget, so I go up to 5 gadgets. And then I try to lean into Tribute Summon Obelisk or Tribute Summon Vanity's Fiend. But yeah, I side out all of the Soul Exchanges going first, and then I lean more into the Smashing Grounds and other spot removal in the deck. So yeah, that's pretty much the game plan here. And then set the Gravekeeper Spine, set the Space Typhoon, and Solemn Judgment. Something I'm curious about is like going first versus going second in Edison format has become more and more of a discussion, especially as the format speeds up. Like when you're going first, there are certain cards that are really good, and when you're going second, some of those cards are not that good. And this is like something that's like more of a discussion in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but as Edison format speeds up, I think it needs to be more and more considered. And I'm curious if you guys would want to see a video on cards that I think are really good going second, or cards that I think are really good going first, or something like that. Like the discussion of going first versus going second. Like I don't know. It'd be more of a like technical video. I'm not sure if that's like what you guys are interested in. Most people just want to watch gameplay, so I don't really know if that's like something you guys would want to watch. And the reason why I know most people just want to watch gameplay is because I uploaded it was like the World Championship interview yesterday, and it's as by far one of the videos like that I'm the most proud of, and it's like one of the coolest videos I've ever made, and it got like a third of the average views. It is like one of the least viewed videos I've posted in like the last year, which is crazy because there's just no gameplay in it. But it's like one of the most informative, one of the best videos I've ever made. I put so much effort into the edit. Like I literally spent like 4 days on that video. And it's like performing terribly, and it's just kind of funny. Like this Obelisk slop video will probably perform better because people just want to see duels. I don't know what to say. People just want their little slop while they eat their dinner or whatever. Anyway, go check out that video if you haven't already. It's a banger. Anyway, flip Spy, grab Descendant. There's really no reason to activate the Descendant. He's shown both Dust Tornado and Space Typhoon, so it's a lot of chainables. And even if I proc a 50-50, I'd rather not proc 50-50. I'd rather save my Gravekeeper Spy resource, so it's just attack with both. If he has Mirror Force, I may end up Solemning it, or I may end up just letting it resolve and summon the Green Gadget. Who knows? But the attack with both just goes through. So I'm like, alright, his back row is probably like Starlight Road plus like Chariot, or something he's trying to set up to, stop what we're doing here. It's not Bottomless. He would have used it on Descendant. It's not Mirror Force. He would have used that too. It might be Dust Tornadoes. It might be Chainables. You know what I mean? Like, we've sort of already checked for all the back row. That's the nice thing about Spy Descendant is, like, it gives you so much information. It, like, checks for stuff. There's not a lot of decks that can play Spy Descendant because Descendant is such a hard garnet, and drawing multiple Spy going second is, like, pretty bad in a lot of cases. It's good against Blackwings, but it's not very good against Frogs or Value Turbo, for example. So it's kind of sad to me that as the format has gotten hyper optimized, these cards see less and less play, because I think they're very fun cards to play with, and they give you a lot of dexterity and skill expression because of the decision to delay the pop with Descendant, or the decision to not pop with Descendant at all, and the ability to just attack for stuff like 2700 damage here is pretty pressuring. So I like these cards a lot. I like them more than I like Hamster Raikou, but they are infinitely worse in most decks. In this deck, obviously, Gravekeeper Spy is better because it gives you 2 bodies, and it gives you the pressure, and it gives you a potential monster pop or back row pop that is delayed. I can't remember why that's good. Oh, because if you're going first, let's say you set Spy and your opponent goes like summon monster attack, you don't want Raikou to blow up their monster. Like, you don't want like to set a Raikou and blow up their monster. You'd rather have a Spy, sit there, get the Descendant body, and then they're kind of soft cold waved on setting back row because the Descendant can pop it. It like delays the pop, so it can hit the back row that they set main phase 2. And it leaves their monster in play, so you could potentially soul exchange it. So like positionally, this makes more sense for this deck. It also has 2 darks instantly for Dark Arm Dragon, which is nice. Summon Green Gadget, get Red Gadget. Main phase 2 because I don't need to go Vanity's Fiend. I've got Deep Prison. I got it all kind of. I got it all here. I'm pretty set up. I've got Solemn Judgment. He goes for a Lightning Vortex, pitch compulsory. So his hand must be trash because if he's pitching live back row, like compulsory, then he must have no monsters. That's what I'm thinking. So I go ahead and just Solemn this Lightning Vortex because I like keeping my pressure up, and it also lets me threaten Obelisk next turn. Plus, that's one of maybe 2 Obelisk Scouts this deck even plays between Lightning Vortex and Mirror Force. So as long as these 3 monsters stick around, I can just summon Obelisk next turn and likely win. He's going to summon Gale, have the Descendant, attack the Descendant, and I'll flip Deep Prison here. Like I said, I just want to keep my 3 bodies around. He's going to set 2 new back row and pass. I'm going to draw Bottomless Trap Hole. And I'm feeling pretty confident here that he does not have a way to stop Obelisk the Tormentor. So I'm going to sack 3 monsters and summon Obelisk. This is really bad if he has Mirror Force. There goes all our advantage. But we're still up a card and we still have Live Gadget Stream. And we've got Bottomless Typhoon. So we have potential to find even more card advantage. He does actually have his one of Mirror Force. So pretty unlucky in the top 7 that he has both of his outs to Obelisk. But it makes sense. He burned the Vortex. Maybe he was thinking about whether or not he should save it. But yeah, I'm just going to set a back row and pass because I can't normal summon. I already normal summon Obelisk. He draws and passes. Thankfully, no monster like Red Iari. That would be really fucking bad for us. Normal summon Red Gadget, search Yellow Gadget. And our monster stream is just back online. And even after the Obelisk traded for the Mirror Force, now you've got this Gadget pressure, which is super annoying, you know? So even after you Obelisk in this deck, you usually have some pretty decent follow-up. It's not like ideal, but it's decent. You could also play this deck in a way that plays hero monsters, because I've noticed that between the Evil Guy, Infernal Guy, and Malicious, you can build 3 tributes for Obelisk pretty easily. You don't necessarily need to play the gadgets. You could play more of almost a Diva Hero style deck with Obelisk, but I think that it ends up being a little bit win more in some cases in Diva Hero because, you know, when you've set up Malicious and Evil Guy and all that shit, you usually have better things to be doing or just like more versatile things to be doing, like summoning Stardust or whatever, than tribute summoning an Obelisk and spending your whole turn maybe getting destroyed by a Mirror Force. Whereas with the gadget deck, it's much less low commitment to just summon a gadget. So I think that it makes sense to play gadgets, but I could be wrong. I have no reason to Heavy Storm here. I have a pretty hard read that one of his cards is like either Solemn or Starlight Road, and I just really don't need to take that 50-50 for no reason. I attack for 13, and he's just burning his background gadgets anyway, so it's like I'm just getting Heavy Storm without even having to play it. He's just coming E-Quest, and there's the Solemn Judgment revealed, but because it was not one of the first 2 cards he summoned, I'm thinking he's possibly still has Starlight Road, and so we can just Typhoon one of his back row, Heavy Storm the other one, and then win the game next turn, so I'm not really worried about it. He attacks over the Red Gadget, which I think is a bit of an error, not that it really matters. He probably should have attacked over the yellow and then gotten Murmillo and popped the face-up red to clear both, but it tells me that he can't out a green gadget with his 2 back row, although he could have, so I don't know why he didn't do that and just blow up both. Alas, it doesn't really matter, I guess. He gets Bestiary, targets the back row, it's chainable. That's why you save the chainables. I think it'll always get value to just save your chainable in this matchup, especially because saving it means that I can save it for Mask of Restrict at the last possible moment. Heavy Storm here, normal Gale, have flip the monster, make Armor Master, and attack for game. So, yeah, interesting matchup, interesting deck. I think what I'm gonna do is, this video has been kind of short, only 25 minutes, so let's get a game. Let's just get one more and play it. We'll do it live, fuck it. We'll do it live. I don't know, just a little bit of a getting back into the swing of things. After RBET Rulers, I've been on a really big Soul Exchange kick. I posted a Soul Exchange members only video that was really sick with like this new Soul Control Edison deck that I might be building in paper soon. Yeah, just I've got a lot of ideas for the format, especially revolving around Soul Exchange. I think Soul Exchange is the one that really. I better ping in the Discord, see if we can get some duelists to play the fucking game. Oh man, it's been a long few days. I'll just say that much. It's been a long few days. Edison duelists, come duel. I've got some really cool content planned for this. What is it for this month? So if you aren't already subscribed, make sure and do that. Oh great, do I want to play against Spermicide? I can already tell I don't want to play against Spermicide. I'm gonna wait till one of the Discord users comes through. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many people trying to join. I'm asking, I got somebody from the Discord. I'm asking what his DB username is. There he is, okay. Cool, good luck, have fun. At least he's a little bit more plugged in. What the fuck is going on? I'll pick scissors. Dude, he's gonna pick paper, I already know. I already know. Yeah, I knew it. Alright. We get to go first, which is awesome. A little bit of replay, a little bit of live duel, a little bit of it all. He's got 41 cards. Maybe he's also playing Glads. My hand is good. Like, straight up. It's not great, but it is good. I'm trying to think of, like, the way to do this. I think it's just, like, summon Yellow Gadget, pass. It might just be pass. Is it just pass? No, let's summon Yellow Gadget. I don't want to tell him I have Gores in hand. I'll just let him do his thing, you know? Maybe he won't know. Maybe he won't have Death Sheet or anything. Lone Fire. Fuck. Punished. I would love to compulsory this Titanial right now. Alright, we'll take 16. That's pretty bad. This is actually pretty bad for us. I need to get rid of this Titanial ASAP. Rocky, bro. Do I Soul Exchange it? That might be the wave. If I Soul Exchange it, he negates, then we can attack. I think that's the play. So I'll Soul Exchange it. If he thumbs up here, he's crazy. He's a madman. I will have to tribute set Caius if he thumbs up here. Yes. It does target. Yeah, this does target, yeah. Okay, so he's going to negate the activation. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Now we can go for the Sky Blaster. I don't think he can... Is it Sky Blaster first or Gadget first? It might be Gadget first to get maximum tokens. Gadget, get Red Gadget. This is a deck, this Amaryllis, I'm assuming, is a deck where Obelisk also goes fucking crazy. But, yeah. We'll attack for 14. He only burned one Lone Fire, so it means he wanted the other one in deck, or he has one in hand, so we'll just set Compulse, pass. If he, like, somehow does things that I don't want to Compulse, I'll be so mad. Alright, we're so back. Now, the best play here is to probably just Caius's guy, right? But I don't want to do that. I don't. I want to summon Obelisk this game, so we're going to go... We might not even... Yeah, let's go summon Sky Blaster, activate the effect. Get 2 tokens. They each have 500 stats. It'd be nice if there was a way to like copy tokens or like have tokens attached to a card. I know they have that in like the Magic the Gathering one. But yeah, I'm just going to compulse this guy. I don't really want to attack into it. I don't want to give him like Raikou bullshit. I just want to deal damage and threaten stuff. This is a lot of damage. This card is 2100 for a normal summon, which is it's a lot of damage. Like, this deck deals damage really fast, even outside of the Obelisk plays. So we'll set D-Prison, pass the turn. I think for the sake of the video, we'll go with the Obelisk. It was probably better just Caius' guy, but again, I think that this is pretty cool. Okay, there's Miracle Fertilizer. He can no longer normal summon. Here comes Lone Fire. He's actually going to use the Lone Fire. That's interesting. The Miracle Fertilizer does get destroyed. Okay, here comes Titanial. Titanial declares an attack. And I think I will D-Prison because I want to attack for game with Obelisk the Tormentor. So that's going to get negated, which is interesting. It tells me that he maybe doesn't have DDR or Hidden Armory in hand. He's just going to show me his hand. No. God damn it. Okay, I was going to attack for game with Obelisk. All right, I was going to attack for game with Obelisk. But alas. Alas, we can never have anything nice. Sag. I don't have a great sideboard for this, but Obelisk wins the matchup, so I guess I don't really need a great sideboard for this. His out to Obelisk is going to be Black Rose Dragon or Torrential Tribute, so Starlight Road will be good for us. I think the targeting cards are fine. It's maybe Dark Armed is like not the one we want. Soul Exchange at the very least like forces Titanial. It's just bad if he has like hella Titanial plus tokens, but then we can just like Sky Blaster, hit all the tokens, and then you get where I'm going with this. Caius might be a little bit bad. I might need to cut one Caius. Gorz is good. Obelisk is obviously the win condition. Call, Ultimate Offering, both very important. Brain Control, pretty important. It's going to be slimming on some of the targeting cards. Probably like Compulsory, D-Prison. Maybe it's double Compulsory, but I like Compulsory with Sky Blaster a lot. I think that's like one of my favorite interactions. Still gets negated by Titanial though, so yeah, just like a little change here and there. I don't think you need anything too crazy for this matchup. You could do the Typhoons to stop the equips, but the equips are only good if they're like taking like a Vanity or some shit. It's like the equips can't take Obelisk, which is kind of the point of the deck. But you can see here, you can just out-tempo people if they're a little bit back row light, which is kind of nice. Opening hand, not very good. Not very good. Well, it's not bad either. He's got Trade-In. We've got... I just hate drawing Descendant. It happens a lot. I think, what is it, like 12% of games you're going to open Descendant. So just be ready for that, I guess. Our best draw is probably Ultimate Offering into Obelisk, or Obelisk by itself would be very good. Our worst draw is probably another Gadget, I guess. What did he charge for? I didn't even see what he charged for. Alright, he's going to set 2 pass. Ultimate Offering, there's a first of really good draws. So I'm going to lead on Gadget. And let's see if he has Pulling the Rug. He might have Skill Drain too. Skill Drain is something I didn't consider. Oh. Yellow Searches. I forget what color Yellow Search. I just be adding him, man. I don't even know. Alright, let's see what it is. There's Morphing Jar. Wow, I was not expecting that. Got me pretty good. Not gonna lie. We would have eventually drawn the Obelisk. That's pretty funny. Yeah. I expected Raikou, but... Okay, Jar gets destroyed. Pretty ugly situation for us. Maybe I should have sided out Solemn, too. Who knows? We'll just pass. I was not expecting Morphing Jar. Looks like he's got Trap Stone in his deck. Interesting. Okay. That could be potentially problematic. Lila is problematic. Aaron is interesting. What is Aaron in for? He's playing against Gadgets. Maybe he just wants extra millers. Maybe I was supposed to Solemn that. Oof. Pretty stupid on my part not solving that. I'm not paying attention. I've pretty much conceded this game. That's kind of my thing here. So I'm pretty much conceding. I'm just getting information at this point. Without giving up too much, I think. There's Bottomless. That's interesting. So if we go Sky Blaster and we run over the Amaryllis, we'll have at least a token left over to sacrifice for Vanity's Fiend, but then we still don't have an out to this stupid fucking card that I should have solved. So awesome. Wonderful. I'm a dumbass. What can I say? Alright, normal Ray Gadget. Or normal gray. The colors are confusing, brother. Alright. Hold on. Rally here. Rally. I should have solved that. I don't know why I didn't. That was really stupid. Past turn. I maybe could have even won this game if I had Solemn that and stuck a Vanity's Fiend. Probably not, because you have fucking 18 cards, but maybe. You never know. I'm surprised he kept DDR in hand. Why didn't you just set that too? I don't understand. Miracle Fertilizer, activate, special is probably Lone Fire here. Oh, that? Okay, well, we'll just bottomless there. There's Trap Stun, and all Solemn. Okay, so he's on multiple Trap Stun. Titanial is destroyed. Miracle Fertilizer is also destroyed. And he's going to burn us out with Amaryllis from this point, which is rough. Hidden Armory. Oh, that's game. Okay. Wait, I want to see what he discards off DDR as well. Gotta maximize the information here. Morphing Jar, double Trap Stun. DDR Pitch Place is on Plague. Okay, cool. Alright, I got an idea. Of what he's on. Hella of those, like, back rows. Which I think... Do I want Dark Bribe? Interesting. I might want Dark Bribe. I might want, like, no Caius at all. Huh. This is such an interesting matchup. I think I misplayed that game, but I didn't know about the jar, so that's obviously going to be tough. Solemn Judgment seems ass. But it could stop, like, trading and shit, so that's pretty good, I guess. Smashing clears Titanial after it's resolved. Typhoon and Dust Tornado just clearing Trap Stun seems good. Dark Bribe negating Trap Stun is good. Starlight Road might be bad. I think I'm going to swap a Road for that. I'm going to swap Dark Bribe. Dark Bribe to stop Trap Stun, I think. I might even want the second Dark Bribe. What an interesting game. Why does he have Aaron in his deck? That is really fucking annoying. I think it makes me want, like, as many ways to stop fucking Lila Aaron shit as possible. Nock didn't seem great. Oh, man, Lila is such a bitch. Compulsory does stop Lila, whereas Deep Prison doesn't really. Deep Prison can stop Amaryllis attack, which is nice, but so can Compulsory, I guess. I guess Compulsory is probably better than Deep Prison. Dust Tornado is interesting. It's chainable. And it can help us sneak Ultimate Offering into play. It might be a little bit better than a Soul Exchange. However, Soul Exchange into Vanities could be like a way to just win the game instantly. I'll do a Dust Tornado over a... Well, Kai's going first is actually pretty good. Let's do a Soul Exchange. We'll do a Dust Tornado over a Soul Exchange. And then... Yeah, this is a fucking bitch of a matchup. I really don't like it. Most of my cards are targeting, so... But I think we should be okay because we're going first. Like, as crazy as that sounds. I think we should be okay because we're going first. He's playing like 41 cards. It's probably just some like mid-ass shit. Oh, this hand's good. Yeah, this hand is really good. So, I think we're going to start off with... Oh, we can't stop Titanial, can we? We can compulse Titanial. Okay, we'll set Gadget... Or not Gadget. Set Gravekeeper Spy. Set. Pass. We're setting up for something good. It's possible I should have Green Gadget first to deck Thin, but I think this deck Thins too. He's going to Typhoon the Compulsory. Should we chain it? No, let's not chain it. So Blind Typhoon there. Okay, interesting choice. Charge of the Light Brigade. This will get Lila, so I should actually Dark Bribe this. Yeah, so he doesn't get Lila. It still mills for cost. Those three are milled. Yeah, it still mills. Yeah. What? You don't... Okay. Longfire, traded in Titanial. Yeah, those are still milled. And he draws a card here. If he hits Lila, that sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Lila was going to clear the offering, which we kind of need for this hand to... I could have let the Lila happen and then, but he might go Aaron and then shuffle back my spy. It'd be really annoying. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't want to take a 50-50 on me winning this game. Pretty trash mills from Card Trooper there, so pretty happy about that. He's going to attack. This is going to be Gravekeeper Spy, and then we'll recoup our minus from the Dark Bribe there. Still feels bad, but you know, it is what it is. We've got a lot of pressure. He's just going to pass, which is nice. Drew a Nether Spy. Interesting. So what I like to do here is just gadget, activate, search red gadget. Man, I really wish I had like a Caius, a Vanity's Fiend, or an Obelisk, but we really just have no payoff here. I'll just flip the offering, pay 500, normal red gadget, activate red gadget, search yellow gadget. This is like such a little like thing, and then we'll pay 500 again and normal summon yellow gadget, search green gadget. I could even tribute summon Gores here. I'm trying to think if that's like worth doing. It's probably worth doing. What does this guy search? Green gadget? Do I have game? Hold on. Okay, let's say I sack 1200 and 1200. I get Gores. I summon 1400. Where does that get me? 28 plus 23 is 51 plus... I think I have game. I think I have game. Right? Only one way to find out, I guess. Yeah. So this is 28 plus 23 plus 28. I think I have exact lethal. So if he doesn't have his own Gores, then I have exact game. So, cool. That just worked out really well. Man, this deck is cool. I don't think it's like amazing or anything, but yeah, 14s. This is exact game. Because he took that 100 attacking the spy. That's really funny. He says, damn, yeah, spy damage mattered. Want to run another? Question mark. That was fun. I'll offer a rematch. Sure? Okay, sick. Fuck it. Let's go. Good luck, have fun. Let's see. I picked scissors last time. I'll just pick rock. Okay, he picked rock this time, so. If he's trying to counterpick me, that means he's gonna pick. He wants to go back to paper. I want to go back to scissors. So I should pick paper. Yeah, okay. Now we're in a new game of rock, paper, scissors, right? So now we're in a new game. I've reset the whole game. He wants to go scissors next, so I'm gonna pick rock. Okay, he picked rock. Interesting. So he must have anticipated the rock pick with an intentional draw there, and he hedged his bets against potential scissors, you know. I think he wants to go paper again. I'm going to go scissors. Fuck, dude, that's crazy. Rock, paper, rock. That's a strange combination, but I guess we are going second, which is rough. It is rough. This hand is okay. It's not like... It's not terrible. I like bottomless. Trade in pitch Amaryllis. It's really good. That's a great way to start the game. Yeah, it's a great way to start the game. Set monster. Is it Morphing Jar? I'm not playing around Morphing Jar. I'm just gonna... I think this is probably a Sky Blaster angle. Yeah, this is a Sky Blaster angle. Oops, flipped a coin. Alright. So we're going to get our little 500 token. This plays better into Dandelion. So I'll just go attacks, Sky Blaster attacks, or Sky Blaster token first. It's Morphing Jar, so it was Morphing Jar, but I mean, we're only losing one card here, which sucks. Oh, he is getting tokens as well. Very annoying. And my hand is not very good. I have become increasingly annoyed with Morphing Jar. It's such a scrub card. I don't know how to say it. It's like, oh, it's so fucking annoying. Okay. Well, we get another attack here. It's better to kill the jar or kill a token. If he has plague, it's better to kill the jar. So I'll kill the jar here. The jar can also kill our token, which I don't like. So I'm going to set double offering and... fucking pass, I guess. I don't know. This is not looking great for the home team, boys. We're down in Obelisk. We have no payoff in hand. This is just... Both times, the stupid fucking jar is fucking up my Obelisk vibes, bro. I just want to summon... He wouldn't let me summon Obelisk game 1. Ah! It's so annoying. Foolish Lone Fire. Miracle. Activate. Sure. I don't understand why. Oh, okay, this makes sense because you can sack the tokens. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, activate, sack the token, yeah. Man. Okay, not getting the second Lone Fire is probably in hand. He can't normal summon here. I just lose this game. I just lose this game unless I draw Obelisk. I like pretty much have to. Heart of the cards, shit. And even then I probably lose because I have to pay so much. Hidden Armory. Health brain control. Probably gets DDR. Oh, Mark of the Rose. Okay, so he has a DDR. Because you would always get DDR here because you have double Amaryllis. So sets that pass. End phase, bring out single Amaryllis. It's not even going to bring out Amaryllis. Interesting. Trap Dash here. Alright, I've seen enough. I don't want to show him too much, so we'll go next. That was fucking cringe. Holy shit. I fucking hate Morphing Jar. It's such a noob card, I swear to God. It's not worth... I don't think it's worth citing the Nox just for Morphing Jar, though. I think we just dodge it. I'm going to do... I think it was very similar to what I did last time. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like Dark Armed out, Caius out, both roads out, and then I think I was citing out a Deep Prison as well. Solemn Judgment and Brain Control, like, there's arguments to not have these in. Heavy Storm, there's arguments to have that. He is playing Trap Dust Shoot. And obviously, if you're playing Jar, you're playing Trap Dust Shoot. You're not playing Jar without Dust Shoot. The cat's kind of out of the bag. You saw the Obelisk last game. So now he might be, like, full in on Skill Drain. So it might be necessary to have the Dust Tornadoes in. I'm going first, so Soul Exchange is a little bit unnecessary, and it kind of looked bad that last game, so. But that's just because we didn't draw any fucking payoffs. Super annoying. I'll do one Soul Exchange for one Dust Tornado. I think that's what I did last time. I don't fucking remember. It might just be Caius going first. Like, leaving all three and just... It's just a stupid Titanium. Why did I not bring these in? What the hell am I doing? Smashing Ground has to come in. What was I citing out for Smashing Ground? I don't even remember now. I don't even remember. Is it just more targeting shit? Like, I have to have Smashing Ground in, right? What? Call of the Haunted? Seems kind of mid. Soul Exchange, I guess. So we're down to one Soul Exchange. That's fine. I can make it work. For the love of God, man, can I not get Morphing Jarred? I've been getting Morphing Jarred all day. I got Morphing Jarred by the fucking Dark World guy. I got Morphing Jarred by the fucking Amaryllis guy. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, give me something good. I could have gone Sky Blaster here, actually. That might have been better. Just because I have Compulse. I'm going to set both. There's really no reason to wait here. It's just have Heavy Storm in 41 or don't. And if he has it in 41, then fuck me, right? But... yeah. Okay, here comes Botanical Girl. That's a cool card. I like that card a lot. That being said, I'm gonna Deep Prison the fuck out of that. It cuts off Mark of the Rose. Yeah, it just cuts off another piece of defense he might have here. His back row amount determines how we approach this next turn. Okay. So this is going to be just summon Sky Blaster, activate. It's 2 tokens. Trying to see here, like, if I should summon them in. Think on position. I think... So if they're in attack, we deal 34 this turn. The extra 1,000 could end up mattering. I'm going to do attack mode. I'll just say fuck it. If you have Mirror Force, you have Mirror Force. Okay, no Mirror Force. Very nice. I've got Compulse to put back the Sky Blaster too, which is pretty nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but I do have it. So pretty big damage from us there. And then we can just pass. Bruh. Lila. Okay. Priority. Okay. He's gonna attack the Sky Blaster. I'll just Compulse the Lila. Chain Trapstone. That's fine. Take 600. Really doesn't matter. Like, 1 for 1, and he gets 3 mills, but his mills have to be good here. I mean, you know what's happening. Mill your last 3 pathetic cards, Yugi boy. Oh, that's a pretty good mill. Thank God, Jar's in the graveyard. Fuck that card. I hate this card so much. I feel like top 10 most hated cards. Okay, he's not even going to bring out the Amaryllis. Beautiful. We all know the optimal play here. We all know it. It's sack for Vanity's Fiend. I mean, that's just game, right? That's just... But... I'm not here to make optimal plays. I'm here to summon Obelisk the Tormentor and run over Lila. He said, what? He saw it last game. I don't know. You jarred it out of my hand. He must not have checked. Oh, that makes it even better. That makes it even better that we played 2 full matches. It's the first time he's getting surprised by it. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how this deck beats this. I really don't. You have to, like, kind of wall out, but I don't know how you beat this. It's got to be, like, Colossal Fighter in defense. Oh, even that doesn't do it. You have to Debris Dragon. It really is. It's like Mirror Force or no ouch. He might be playing Lightning Vortex. And I could see him having sided in Lightning Vortex against us here, but... Here comes the Amaryllis end phase. That's fine. It's just 800 burn for us, but we will be able to deploy a gadget here. Caius is good. Let's go gadget, activate. Go get ourselves the green gadget. Set monster is probably Dandelion. I actually don't even need to attack it. I'm just going to go battle phase. Attack the Amaryllis here. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's Plague or Necrogarna. I'll attack it. In the case that it's Plague or Necrogarna, I'll attack it. It's Consecrated Light. Consecrated Light. What the fuck? Alright, word up. Shit. Good thing we're Divine Attribute, baby. Let's fucking go. I'm tormenting. I'm tormenting, bro. Okay, here comes Cyber Dragon. Fair. Fair, fair. Chimera Tech in defense. Pass turn, pass turn, pass turn, pass turn, pass turn, pass turn, pass turn. He knows I have a gadget. You know I have a gadget. You don't have another plant. Ah, fuck. He has a set monster. Imagine. Ah, would have been so sick. The Obelisk attack per game. Okay. Well, yeah. Are both red gadgets gone? No, they're not. Let's green gadget. Go get red gadget. Oh. Head to hand. Battle phase. Kill the Chimera Tech. Kill the set monster. And multiple consecrated. What the fuck? What is he doing with multiple consecrated? That's kind of scary, actually. It's not like good because the gadgets just run it over, but what? Fuck, he does play it. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. He does play. Okay, so he does play Vortex. Okay, so he was able to out the Obelisk. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sure, that's all fine and dandy. No pun intended. Have I used my spies yet? No, I haven't. All right, set spy, pass turn. Let's see what he wants to do with this Amaryllis. He may just switch it to attack. Depending on if he can afford to attack or not. All right. Interesting choices. Yeah, he can't afford to attack, yeah. I'm trying to decide how I want to win this game. I am trying to decide. Foolish Burial. Jesus. Oh, Oh, man. How quickly this game would have ended. I guess it wouldn't have ended if I summoned Vanities. He had double fucking consecrated. That's really funny. That's really funny. I think I have game, right? Yeah, I have game. Alright. Flip Vanity. Or flip Spy. Get Descendant. Do I have game? I guess I don't have game, do I? I don't have fucking game, do I? That's really annoying. So if I sack for Caius, target Amaryllis. Oh no, I do have game. What the fuck am I talking about? I just put Caius in play. Yeah, Caius is the way I have game. And then I'll smash one of the tokens. And then, yeah, battle phase, attack with Descendant. Whew, what a match. That's crazy. He's got Cyber Dragon. He's got fucking Consecrated Light. I think we might need to go back to the soul exchanges going second. I might even need my own Cyber Dragons. Lightning Vortex. I want to put in the roads for Lightning Vortex alone, but I have Dark Bribe, which is basically the same thing, but it counters more. So, I don't know. Dust Tornado's chainable into Lila. It's just these 4 cards I want to bring back in. I kind of want to try the Cyber Dragons too. That stupid fucking... what is it? Lightning Vortex. So cringe, man. I just wanted to win with Obelisk. He's basically won us 2 games, but... Gorz is stopped by Consecrated. Food for thought. A lot of my deck is stopped by Consecrated, but if I have the Soul Exchange, it's not so bad. Considering knock... I'm not really sure. I think like going very spell based might be to our benefit because he has trap stunts. Like setting out all of these seems like might be kind of good. And then we bring in, man, stupid Titanial. That card is such a bitch. It is 2 removal light. This might be 2 removal light. God damn it. I'm just going to run it back. I'm going to draw well this game. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to draw well. I'm sick of it. Okay, this hand's not bad. Just give me a Soul Exchange into Vanity's Fiend, and then I'm big chilling. Foolish Dandy don't have Lone Fire. I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. So stupid, man. Oh, man, I'm just getting sacked. This is crazy, dude. How come I never draw like this, Kappa? Okay, give me another Soul Exchange or something. Mirror Force. Okay, his back row's Trapstone, though. So... I've got to kill one of the Lone Fires, at least. So we'll do this. Activate. Go get Green Gadget. Battle phase. Hit the Lone Fire. Yeah. It's probably Trapstone. Set Mirror Force. Pass turn. It wasn't Dust Shoot, and I haven't seen him play any other back row besides Trapstone, so... Sure. That's fine. There's Lone Fire, sacrifice Botanical Girl. Okay, so this Lone Fire is stunned for the turn, which is good for us, actually. Here comes Titanial. That's okay. He's asking if it misses timing. It does. Yeah, it misses timing, yeah. Let's see the Trapstone. Yep. So we'll take 16. We'll take another 28. Dude, that's fucking bullshit. He really opened Traps on Foolish Lone Fire. That's so stupid. I lose this one. That's tough. I drew Offering a turn late. Maybe I didn't lose this one. Hold on. Okay. Let's see if I can hold on. Let's see if I can hold on and then get an Obelisk in play. Let's see if this works. It might not. He has 4 cards to work with here. He has a lot of ways to probably clear an Obelisk that he's been sandbagging. But we're not just dead, I guess. So he'll attack here, activate Gravekeeper Spy. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to get our Descendant out of the deck. He'll attack over the Descendant. That's totally fine. He'll pass turn to us. Okay, so I'm not just dead. How many gadgets do I have? 5? Well, that's perfect. How much life points do I have is the key here. So first gadget is free. This gets the red gadget. So I've got 7 activations. Ultimate Offering, normal, get yellow. Normal, get green. I gotta pay another 500 here. Let's see, think. So now I've got 26. I can go down to 21, 1100. I could go down to 1100 to put both Vanities and Obelisk into play. But the problem is I can't clear both Titanials. But I can kill the Lone Fire and then I can set Compulsory. I actually can clear both Titanials because I have Compulsory for Titanial. Okay, so yeah, I should do that. I'm just gonna go 500. Sack all 3 for Obelisk. 500. Oh, I don't have another yellow. I guess it doesn't matter because I don't need it. And then 500 again. Sack for Vanity's Fiend. Battle Phase. Tormentor kills Titanial for 1200. Vanity's Fiend kills Lone Fire. And then set Compulsory. And then draw phase, I'll compulse his stupid card. So he doesn't have a chance to put a plant into play. And now he's locked under Vanity's Obelisk. I'm at 1100, which is pretty bad. And he can Vortex me here, which will win him the game. But he has to find it, so there's that. And if he doesn't have Vortex, Heavy Storm, okay. There goes the Offering. Not that that really matters at this point. We already got what we wanted out of it. He's really thinking, so it means he probably doesn't have Vortex. Normal Gale, have the Vanities. Okay, that's pretty bad for us. Whatever. He doesn't have Amaryllis down, though, so we're not getting burned out quite yet, which is I'm grateful for. Killing the Vanities sucks for us, though. That's really bad. Just having a normal summon that kills Vanities is super fucking annoying. That's hilarious. Alright, let's just kill the Gale. He takes 27. There's no reason not to set the Offering at this point, so I'm going to do it. Pass turn. He can't mark this. He can set Dandelion to stall, but he only has one of those left. Vortex does out this. I think that might be his only out. So here comes Lila. Okay, so this is bad. This is really bad because this is +1 plus he could mill Amaryllis, but he won't mill Amaryllis. Copium. Okay, mill your cards. I knew it. I knew he wouldn't. I knew he wouldn't. Yeah, no Amaryllis there. Passes a turn back. We draw Typhoon. Not ideal. I needed something that could attack over Lila there, and I didn't get it. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Okay. Here's another chance. He won't mill Amaryllis, though. I don't believe it. I don't believe he'll mill Amaryllis. I don't believe it. I knew it. I knew he wouldn't. I'm going to draw Sky Blaster here. Watch. Fuck! That is so annoying. Dude, this is so annoying. Okay. Set Dark Bribe. But I have the way to stop Lightning Vortex now. So even if he draws Lightning Vortex, I have a way to stop it. Yeah, so here's Lightning Vortex. Pitch Amaryllis. That's deadly Amaryllis. There's Dark Bribe. This is such a dicey game, dude. I need a monster off the top. Oh, he has a set monster? That's so fucking bad. I need maybe Caius now. I don't even know what I need at this point. I think I fucking lose. Oh, Caius would work because I have Soul Exchange. Spy. Okay. Spy, get me there. Hold on. Once returned during the end phase of this card, you contribute 2 monsters. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot declare an attack the turn and this effect is activated. So I can Soul Exchange his Amaryllis, sack my Spy and the Amaryllis to blow up his set monster. Okay, but then next turn he brings back Amaryllis and he potentially sets another monster. What could he have set there? He has Plague and Grave. So he can definitely put 2 monsters into play. He can definitely put 2 monsters into play, which means... No, in case he's able to, like, army arm shit, I have to do this. Okay. Okay, so... It's... Set Gravekeeper Spy. Okay, so set Spy... Well, okay, let's see. If I set Spy now, and his plays just switch attack, burn us for 800, we can do the same play next turn. But I don't think that that's getting us anywhere. But it saves the Soul Exchange, so like potentially we could like find Soul Caius. He could pierce me though. He could do like some Urukizas shit. I don't like that. Okay, I'm just gonna Soul Exchange this, and then activate Obelisk, sacking the set monster and the Amaryllis to blow up his set monster. Lord Poison. Okay, cool. That would have been annoying for sure. So yeah, good thing we didn't just like set our monster and do whatever. I have to pass. Wow, that was nice. I've never had that come up. I mean, he can keep bringing back the Amaryllis. That's a fucking problem, is he can keep bringing back the Amaryllis. DDR, bring out, pitch. Now he has double Amaryllis. Now it's really, really rough. Now I just lose. Wait, no, I don't just lose. Do I just lose? What could I draw? Sky. It has to be Sky Blaster. No, Sky Blaster kills me. Fuck. I don't even know. I guess it's battle phase. This actually keeps us in it. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's not a win, but it keeps us in it. So that kills the DDR as well. Then I sack Obelisk for Caius. Caius target Phoenixian. It's not enough damage to burn him for game, but man, that sucks. I die to Mark the Rose here. I know he has it. Like, there's no way he doesn't have it at this point. I think he switches. Battle phase, crash. We take 800. Okay. Sure, but he has to take 200. Okay. Another Caius here doesn't do it. Well, does it do it? Runner Caius, maybe? So close. So close. GG's. So close. GG's. That was fun. That was a fun match. That was very close. Yeah, definitely. I had 3 turns to top deck a monster to kill with Obelisk, and I missed all 3. That was pretty tough. Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate. Rough. But GG's to my opponent. He played well. All right, cool. I hope that that's a sufficient video. Man, Obelisk is fucking sick. I think, like, very underrated card. Very, very underrated card. Don't sleep on this card. Actually, try it out for yourself. Try out this build. Try out different builds. Try out different stuff. I think this is probably where you're going to get the most mileage with it, with, like, the Ultimate Offerings and the Sky Blasters and the Gravekeeper Spies with Soul Exchange. I think that's going to get you the most mileage, but, you know, try out different things. All right, I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace.